All right, guys. I'm just looking around. I want to see if I could share this. Let's try that. What's up, Eagle VP? Do we got any music playing? Not yet, huh? I still didn't fix it. All right. Sorry, but I appreciate you coming back. All right, I'll stop sharing. All right, I'm back. All right, guys. I'm sorry about that. Noble, good to see you, girl. I appreciate you coming back. Eagle, appreciate it. I'm trying, guys. I can't share a screen and have sound. I got to figure it out. I did some research on YouTube and I thought I might have fixed it. And you can't hear the music. I don't know what to do. So somebody's going to have to either teach me or I'm going to have to just keep plugging around. But I'm really thrilled you got over here again, Eagle. Miss Noble. Sorry about that, Oz Beach. Yeah, so it's getting me mad. So I came out. I'm glad I can. Should I make faces? But yeah, I want to I want to get this where I can have. I want to be able to share a screen and have sound. So I will figure it out. But I'm so glad you guys. I guess it's let's see. Oz Beach Andy is from Britain, right? Great Britain. I know Eagle VP is Great Britain. Do you know how to do it? How do you do it, Noble Gamer? NGG? Or do you mean I can do it like I'll figure it out? I appreciate you giving me the thumbs up. Did you want to come up, Eagle? So we do. Okay, so we have all okay, I apologize. I know that too, because Adelaide, Kathy, Joe, Tortois, you're up so late. Um, did you want to come up, Eagle VP? You can. No, but you're good at your gaming. Nice to see you, Kath. I'll put a link in there for you, bud, if you want to come up and say hi. Kathy Joe, I was trying to figure out what I'm going to do about sharing screens and having sound. It's tough. Noble holds the spanner. Oh, no problem, buddy. No, but that's cool. We can hang out for a minute or two or four. I'm up late. I'm really trying to work on my stuff. Haha. What's up, Camis? Yeah, Dark Matter might know. He might pop in. Who knows? Um, I don't run around bugging everybody for info. And believe me, if I learn it on my own, I tend to retain it better. Um, how about Erica's first live today? Let me tell. And she sent me. Oh, I'm doing good, Cammy. I'm glad you stopped in. Erica had a really good. Hey, Andrew, buddy. Erica had a really good live stream today. I thought that was so cool. It's all right. I'm telling you, if I figure it out, I figure it out. Andrew Hondo, he's good at editing. Andrew, do you ever come up? Do you want to come up and say hi to me? It'd be cool if you wanted to come up. I thought Erica was just so good. I love seeing, I was a first timer and I don't know what I was. I was in another world. It was a whole nother world to me. Oz Beach, I did. Or Andy, I should say. Andy, I did, buddy. And I have more to study and to do. I did like 3 tricks on like 2 videos I watched, and it didn't come out. It didn't come out right. One of the things that seemed so simple was to go into your settings and into your microphone and then just click on do nothing. So if I wanted to share a radio station or another person's video, I want to be able to share that with you guys and you guys get to hear it. So like my microphone is picking me up talking to you, but if I share something, I'm not able to share it. So I'll figure it out though. It can be confusing. I still don't have Google Hangouts down. That's tripping me out too. Andy's got good. Hey, there she is. Marina's here. How you doing, my girlfriend? So yeah, when you get to see somebody their first time, that's really cool. I like that. Marina, did you see? I don't know. Do you know Eric? I think it's Erica Grebe or Erica Grebe. She did a first. She did a first live stream today cooking. She baked really cool chocolate chip banana muffins, and she did a really good job. So we were just talking about how good she did, and when you see somebody do it for the first time, oh, good. I'm glad you saw it. That's cool because you're always cooking. I'm just learning to cook. Oh yeah, I'm just learning to cook live stream. I have to use my laptop. I don't use my phone because my phone is Sprint and no fun there. Why don't you come up here, Gas? We'll talk. You saw it, Oz? I'm glad you saw it, Andy. Because me and you, Andy, just got together. I don't know if I thought I got you from, well, I don't care where we got each other from, but I'm glad that you got to see Erica because our community's growing. It's growing really good. I'm super thrilled. Oh, thank you. Hey, we got, hey, what's up, 467 in the house? We got we got some really lucky time on the beach today. It was awesome. That's what I do my editing with now, Andrew. Thanks, Marina. Thank you. Yeah, Andrew, I'm doing pretty good with Windows Movie Maker. The problem I'm having, Andrew, is I want to share a screen while I'm live. and I need to have the sound run of the video or content that I'm sharing. So if I do, and I don't know Google Hangouts good enough yet, so I still have to, work on it, study, learn. Kathy, if you didn't see today's video, I can't wait for you to see today's video. It's the best beach video. We did a big walk, but it was one of the best videos with the sky. The sky was just gorgeous. The backdrop of all the piers and the rides, the water was perfect. The temperature was just crisp. We walked 3 miles today, by the way. So that was pretty cool. Noble Gamer, I told you I'm going to I wish you would tell me your real name anyway. You might have said it and I missed it, but I got to learn people's names anyway. I know Marina. I love Marina. She's my girlfriend. She's one of the first live cookers I watched. Joni, I love it. I love it. Joni was my first babysitter when I used to go to school. Joni, I love it. Oh, I love your drone footage, Andy. And thank you. Yes, Holly and Harry are my world. But yes, and I'll say this now. Anybody watching, Oz, Eagle VP was in here. He's a droner. Oz has awesome drone footage, and I'm jealous. I know, Marina. I'm sorry to hear that. I feel bad about that, and I don't know anything about it. I mean, I know the backstory a little bit, but I try to not. I don't know. I don't. I just feel bad. I wish this community would have a few people um, get a spanking. But the drama's OBS app is how you use your Windows captor, and it will, right, it'll make it last longer. Oh, you're a tough girl, Marina. DJ Davis. DJ Davis. Um, but for Andrew, in I'm probably saying it wrong, but when I'm in the live, I want to be able to screen share, which I can. I know how to do that. But if there's a video on the screen I'm sharing, I can't get it to play to you guys to hear the speaking or the music on the video. That's all. So I want to be able to screen share sound, and I'm not getting it. And I thought I fixed it a couple times, and I'll just have to keep plugging away at it. Nothing I can do. I wish there was an easier way to all this. But as far as OBS and Filmora, I might be getting that soon. I'm not sure. I'm close. I'm close to that. But I'm tired. I've been up. I've been up since 6:30 this morning, and I want to fix this. That's how much I want to work hard at YouTube. I want to, and being up with you guys, that means I get to love you some more, man. I can promise you, you guys that are with me now, and there's people on this chat right now that are amazing creators. I am going to definitely step my game up as I learn. But Joni, I got an army of angels around you, girlfriend, and you will be protected. You will. I promise you. My angels work. Oh, it's OBS to protect your screen in your live. Okay. I will, but I still want to talk to you. And the kids don't have school tomorrow, so I'm being a mommy daddy. Uh, Tracy is in Philadelphia, so I'm home with my son, my daughter, and my second daughter. That's my daughter's best friend. So yeah, Andrew, I want to get to. I'll have to, you know, talk with you soon. Andrew, why don't you come up here? Come on up for a minute. We'll chat. I know, no pressure, but I'll have to figure it out. So I got my two girls. One's like her best friend, but she's like my daughter. Uh, and we had such an awesome time. The two of them, the two of them, when we go down to the beach, are like driving for me because it gives me great pleasure. They just love the camera. They love to share the way I love to share. So I got two little girls that'll go down there and make, you know, they did this one little cute thing where they did a best friends forever in the sand, and I thought it came out really good as far as video content. Um, James, I see you, man. You're a supporter. James is a good supporter. Yeah, don't worry about it. It's all good, Drew. That's how much I'm still getting to know everybody. I don't know everybody's idiosyncrasies. I know some people say type of one in the chat if you want to come up, or type of two if you want to come up. But look, I'm averaging between 8 and 10 viewers, so who knows who will pop in. It'd be cool if Tina popped in from Japan. She's my buddy. Yeah, James is right. Pretty soon, Joni, it'll be over and you'll be right up there. Are you a PS4 that you use, Joni, when you're playing? Because I just re-upped my PlayStation 4, the package for going live. So I got a few. I'm a gamer, so that's why I enjoy coming to your channel. I am a gamer. My last thing I was running around doing was Elder Scrolls Online. Yeah. Well, I'll pick up for you. Maybe you can teach me how to. I think I have to use Twitch or something to throw a game up there. I don't know. We'll see. But maybe I can incorporate your PSN, PlayStation Network. Yeah, we'll lift her up. We got a lot of new people that Noble met. I would like to think I helped bring her into some of my friends. That's for sure. What's the game you're playing now, Noble? I like Joni better. Well, yeah, Andrew, it's cool. Well, I want to be the first time you do a live chat when you ever change your computer or something. Uncharted 4, yeah. I think Uncharted, I have that. I think that came with the PS4, and I got into it. I really like the puzzles, and so in a way, I owe you for getting me to start thinking about gaming again. I had a long history of gaming. I took about the last year off, but I want to do it. Smite is for, yeah, that's a cool game. I saw commercials for that. Who plays the Xbox One? Gas. Is that what you play? I'm seriously. Another thing that's cool about bringing the gaming up is the new. It's the new war game. Um, I guess it came out in November. Okay. Oh wow, that is a lot. Yes, Call of Duty World War II, DJ. Absolutely. That looks so good. Yeah, I love all the Call of Duties. Some of the newer war. I'm a freak for World War II. I love it. I wish they'd come out only because I have a lot of Vietnam friends that I'm very passionate about. Um, my Vietnam vet friends. They really went through hell, both abroad and here. So I don't know if that's actually a good. Maybe maybe they wouldn't like to even see a game was made out of that, but I certainly like my World War II stuff. Oh, I love it a lot. Favorite YouTuber, James. That's cool. That's a nice thing. I get real relaxed when I go over to Nobles because I can just sit there and I start vegetating. Oh, DJ, I'm absolutely. I just re-upped my PlayStation Network thing for 3 months, so I think my first purchase is going to be that game. It just looks so amazing, and I'm a sucker for like Saving Private Ryan, uh, any of the Band of Brothers. That's cool, Noble. There's nothing wrong with having fans. I kind of equate it to even when you come home and you got a good report card and your mom and dad are like, nice job. I love, what hit me crazy today? Um, I, I did that video and this is the first time, I put that vlog of the beach up, the walk on the beach. And in like 3 hours, I had 102 views and I almost crapped my pants because for me to get 102 views takes about 5 days. And that's if they like the video. And today it freaked me out because by the time I got done cooking dinner for the girls and getting them situated, I went back to look at the upload, see if everything was all right, and I had 102 views. I could have cried. So when you say people like you and it makes you feel like you want to do more stuff, man, I love all you guys. So when you guys Ah, Missy. Did I wake you up? I'm always happy to see Missy too. Kathy, Missy, Joni, James. It's awesome. And then we had Oz. Andy's cool, man. I just cracked 400. I'm at like 414. I can't believe it. I don't know what to do. Yeah, it was probably Kathy. It was probably a thank you, DJ. It was probably I don't know how it happened, but I would have been happy to get 40 views in the first day. And I've never had like a 3 or 4 hour window of an upload. And I turn it, and I know there's people out there that get, the 2,700 views in, their first day. But for me to break 100 views in less than 5 hours, I don't know what that means yet. Thank you, miss. Yeah, well, I don't like drama either, Joni. I can't stand drama. I don't, I do YouTube to lift people up or to be lifted up. They are, James. They're amazing. And listen, for for me to earn your trust, I have to earn my way out of your backyard too. So I'm always thanks, Kath. I don't have time. I don't have time for drama. I I got enough drama paying the bills, you know. We just lost three members of our family, my wife's, mom and dad, and then my dad in less than 4 years. We're down to one mom, and it's just me and my wife and two kids and an aunt. And that's not necessarily drama, but I'm coming here to not even think about what I got to deal with in the daytime. You think I want to deal with a punk? I don't want to deal with a punk. Who wants to deal with a punk? We can walk out our front door and deal with a punk, but I don't need to deal with it up here. I wish the security was a little bit better. It's you know what? It's probably easier, Marina, for some people that have lack of emotion and get off on seeing people suffer. You know, I could never do that. I couldn't. It's the circle of life, right, miss? It's the circle of life. And the good thing is that the more people, friends or family that I have upstairs that are up there looking down, they're getting a full view of my life. They're not missing anything. They're seeing the whole thing. And you figure I wake up lucky. I'm about 50 years old and I've had two heart attacks already. Do you think I need drama? I don't need drama. I was a big chunky man 5 months ago and I lost 45 pounds. You think I need drama? I need to lose more weight and get happy. You know, Missy, I appreciate it. And I'll never. I know Joni's. I've heard it, Joni, and just power to you that you're still cheerful. You play your games. So far, what I can see is you're pretty much well loved when I watch your stream and people talk to you. And you asked me for a wrench. I don't know. Most of the time, if people ask me for a wrench, I don't give it. Wrenches are earned, but you already gave me a wrench. So I gotta love you. You paid it forward. Yeah, but that's cool, James. Believe me, 72. I would love to average 72 and 92. Some of the videos I thought would be 100 are, yeah, you called that, Andrew. And you called that, Andy. We got Andrew and Andy. I love it. I love it. And I don't even mind talking about it in this vernacular. I just don't like talking about the parts of the story part, or who's doing what to who. I don't have time for. But if you want to praise the fact that we lift each other up and we don't need to have it, there's nothing wrong with that. And I'm young at YouTube, so it'll be there. I've had a few altercations already, so it's not like I haven't seen its ugly face yet. Yeah, I dig it. No, I dig it. Yeah, I watched you, Marina. You're happy up there. You don't do nothing to hurt nobody. I've seen at least five, maybe seven of your live streams so far in my short existence, and I love the way you talk to us and keep us interested. I love it a lot. Sometimes when I'm even driving, and this is for real, I'll pull over and at least I'll type in to a live stream that I'm just flying by. I'm driving right now, but I'm dropping love bombs. I hit the like because I feel like I would want them to do that for me, you know? And you can't ask for it. You can't ask for it unless you do it. That's right. I was really shocked when I was given the Smurf Award, My from Harry. It blew me away. The Smurf. Refresh me on that. Well, I don't know why people judge so fast, honestly. Like inside all matters, it's crazy. With the time that people only judge with the look these days, it's just sad. Yeah. Oh, I'm a butt lick. I'm sorry, Missy. Well, there's other people I want to give wrenches to too, but you can't have too many, and you can't have too little. And I couldn't believe I was given wrenches in a few other rooms too. So, but I think the way you carry yourself, the way you treat other people, uh, the way you walk into a chat or into a live stream, the way you're up on a panel, it shows you to the world. I hope Zeus gets here soon. Oh, there's Zeus. Thank you, Zeus. It is certainly good to see you. How is Zeus today with your lightning bolt? Whoop whoop. I can't do it like Marina. Come on up, Kathy. Come up on the panel. That's what I'll do. So if people, I can't. That's another thing. I really got to get. There you go. I remember. I don't. I don't necessarily know the etiquette because I've been out in the chat room and I'm like, oh please, I hope he picks me so I can go up there, or I hope she picks me so I can go up there. But I don't know if it's the right etiquette to come in and immediately say, hey, you got some time for me to come up? But yeah, but see, Kathy, now I know. Now I know. Hey, DJ, come up on live streams. I mean, good night, and I'm glad you were here. But let me know if you'd like to come up live. Just so if I see you down the line, I can start remembering. Zeus is putting an engine back together, right? Where are you from, Zeus? What part of the world? Yeah, you're going to come up. Thanks, Andy. I'm going to have I'm going to have I'm going to have that situation fixed, Andy. So you know I'm working hard on it. All right, DJ, we're going to have you up here someday down the line. Thanks for hanging, buddy. Cha cha cha. We will. What part of the world are you from, Zeus? America? I can go look. Oh, I never missed CWC. I'm incognito over there now. I don't know who CWC is, but I want to know who Zeus is. I certainly do. Zeus, that's your bell's not rung. I'm sick and tired of it, man. Whenever I subscribe, I ring the bell. The only time I don't subscribe is if I go into my subscribers and see that I need to subscribe to somebody. That means they subscribe to me without letting me know. So let's see. I rerung your bell, Zeus, so you know. And Noble's on there, so cool. Look at Noble. She's got 570 subs. You're doing good, girl. You're doing good. Okay, now I see. Now I see. All right, Zeus, I apologize. Your bell wasn't rung, so chances are I didn't even get to see a video of yours yet because, like you know, at 409, Zeus, me and you are right. You're 419. I might be 414. So you know exactly what I'm talking about. Um, CWC was live. Who is that? I'm going to follow you. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I was over there too, Missy. You know who Lulu Love You's over there. Every time I go there, tell me this, Joni. Why is it when I show up, Lulu runs? Every time I show up to your channel, Lulu's like, "Pshoo," gone. Is she like a closet gamer lover and doesn't want me to know that she likes gamer channels? Because I love her to death. Oh, good, Cammy. I'm glad you're still here. Awesome. So you got 449. So we're all in the same boat. What? I came there 2 times in a row and Lulu was there. You wrenched her. But I love her. I love Lulu. She's like so awesome to talk to. I wish Lulu was here now. I know. Where, Missy, where did Lulu come from? Is that a country girl or is that a cab 7? Zeus is Texas. Awesome. I got family in Texas, Zeus. I'm sorry to hear about the tragedy down there too. I did a little shout out on that. What a good name too. Cammy, simple and not always easy life. Welcome. Lulu come from that's what I thought. Yeah, I love her. She Nova Scotia, right? I believe she's way up north. You met her in Bobby's chat. I could see her being in Bobby's. Sure. Why not? Heck yeah, Andrew. Yeah, Lulu steals your heart. She's got the voice of like, I don't know. I just love her. She's so fun. She makes like Lulu can make little jokes and you better be on your toes because if you're not paying attention, she just fries you. And I learned that from her. I don't know about you guys, but I learned like she toyed with me a little and I loved it. Yeah, go ahead, sub up. Good job. That's what I like to see. Thank you, Joni. Yeah, I'm sort of I'm sort of upset because I did some of my first lives where I was on panels and Lulu was on the panel. So I haven't seen her in one of my lives yet. And I'm on the East Coast. And Nova Scotia is on the East Coast, sort of. So darn it, she's sleeping. That's cool. Let me see. What's that? No, we don't want that one. Go down here. There I am. You probably could see me anyway. It's good to get to know you too, Cammy. We've been bumping in and out, so that's cool. True, I haven't either. The only 2 places I ever saw her lately was in the last 3 weeks. She was in 2 live streams at Joni's. Look at Banky's here. Banky. That's Banky is. Tell me if I'm right, Banky. He Indian, India, and he plays guitar. And Banky has this Gibson. It's gorgeous. I play guitar myself, Banky. So that's why I keep looking at you. Got to show your guitar more, Banky. He plays and sings, and it's his country's music. It's awesome. Totally different kind of music. So Banky likes to come in and say, "First up, love you." And so I start saying, "All right, Banky, man, do you speak English? You're going to start coming to my live." So he came to my live. So I got India in the house, and awesome, dude. Thank you, Banky. Check him out, man. He's got a guitar style that I don't know. Shirley Smith rocks. Shirley's awesome. We watch each other's videos, Andrew. Shirley's great. She's a great supporter too. Doesn't matter that she's, you know, makes great travel videos and whatnot, but she supports, man. And I love, let me tell you, I love talking about, especially talking great about other YouTube channels when they're not here. It's sneaky. It's really cool. I love you too, girlfriend. I mean that. My Marina. Woo woo. I got it right that time. I know I did. That one felt good. It did. Always a pleasure to have the nation in the house. Good night, sweetie. Always a pleasure. Yep. Another good friend of mine. I think. I think. Was anybody with me today when or no, the other night, um, when I was talking about Melanie, Melanie Jane? I love her to death too. Another awesome watcher. And when I was shouting her, I felt so bad because I didn't get to. All I was doing was like 3 weeks ago when I did this recipe. I didn't know what to do for any kind of shout outs or anything. So I figured if you named one of my cooking things, I'll do a shout out of a video. And yeah, Melanie is sweet. I love her to death. So she wins the contest. And here I don't realize I go into her channel and she has no videos. And I'm like, oh no, man, what am I going to shout out? And I already announced that she won and I would do a shout out. And then it dawned on me that I'm shouting out the fact that she's a watcher. They're the most important cog in our wheel is the people that turn their TV off, they turn their Hulu and Netflix off, and they love YouTube and they watch on YouTube. I'm not saying they can't watch their other stuff, but and Melanie taught me in the heat of the moment that the watchers are super important. That's not a bad idea, James. Um, all right, James, you just now you're torquing me up on this one. One of my other favorite besties. Oh no, Kathy, and I don't mean Kathy. You know, in our talks back and forth in our comments, that I just love you to death. I feel like you pick me up, Kathy. So I don't mean not Kathy Joe Totois. Um, you're just up there in the top bracket of watchers. Um, and no, you don't make a wreck of anything. You're going to come up live and hang out with Big H. But when I say this name, can I get a you love her too? But are you guys familiar with "Don't Be Late for the Ball Bell"? One of the greatest. Bell is one of the greatest watchers. Belle watches a video and takes notes and then writes in your comments what she loves, and she can sometimes PM you what you could do better. And I love it. I think it's awesome. She's gentle, but she's becoming part of my family with you guys. She hasn't been, she was, I forget, pardon me, I forget the last live that she came in, but Belle, I just looked on my subscribers, and Belle is like one of like third or fourth subscriber since I've been up. So she's been there since like day one. And another guy that's been there since day one is Iron Dog 63. He was like second or third subscriber next to my children. I'm like, Harry, he subscribed, Harry Jr., little H, because we have a little H and a big H. And then we got Holly. So like they were my first two subscribers. And then I think it's like, believe it or not, like Iron Dog 63 and Bell. Yeah, right? Kathy, how lucky am I? How lucky? I think Iron Dog and Bell found me in Paw Paw's channel. And it was just a live chat. Oh yeah. I got to hold Holly back, right? she uh, Holly is going to be by the time she's a senior in high school, if she does her YouTube the way I think she will be already rich. She's going to be that good. Not saying that um not saying that because she's my daughter, but your first chat too, and it was Paw Paw was actually one of the first subscribers that I subscribed. Yeah, 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 yeah. I, I don't. I'll tell you what, Missy. You don't even. I have men, fathers, that tell me the same exact thing you said. I don't know what I'm doing or what she's doing, but we are like best friends, you know. And I know everybody has daddy and daughter, um, but I guess we just hang out. Yeah, imagine. But the it's so funny that Paw Paw was the first. I guess out of my first 20 subscribe, like where I subscribed to their channel. When I subscribed to Paw Paw, it was only like 3 days later, and he's doing this live thing. You might have, yeah, the circus. The circus is awesome. We have a big family. We have a big vein, a lot of veins. You know, and someday, Kathy, we're going to be sitting, me and you, live, and we're going to be sitting live, and we're going to see our family under us, and that'll be the beauty of it. Because I want our legacy to keep going, and I want to keep going up, and I want to help those under me come on up. Paw Paw, Andrew, Andrew, come on. Are you kidding me? I thought you knew him actually. I don't mean that to be smart either. Um, he's a 30,000 subscriber, pretty big. He's right now he has a beard down to here. It's white, and it's called Doing It Cheap. And he just every video is different. You know, he cooks, he fixes things, he invents things. He goes live, and actually, I can well, I I was starting to get into looking into doing I wanted to make home brew. I didn't care if it was mead, beer, wine, it didn't matter. So I was watching all these channels on how to do your own brewing at home. Missy, if you feel like it, you can put up a, if we're talking about people, if you ever feel like putting up a link, that's, I can do it too, but if you know how to do it, Noble knows how to do it. If you guys ever look in and can find links, you can put them up. I don't care. Nobody's going to see the chat later, but they'll see the show. Um, he did this really cool. God, I hope I'm not boring you guys. He did this really cool how to make cheap Bailey's Irish cream. So like $20 bottle he made for like $5. And I was like, this dude's pretty cool because I like I like Bailey's Irish cream actually. It's really nice to just sip on, let alone if you add some other things to it, but I like Bailey's, right? So I'm like, this guy's pretty freaking cool, man. He's got like this beard, howdy y'all, Paul here. And he's just awesome. So like 3 days later, he throws a live stream up and I'm like, oh, what are these live streams about? This is cool. So I go in, I click on the chat, and here goes the chat just flying by. And this is 6 months or 6 weeks ago. So that's how new I am to even chatting. And I got to say a couple things, and I'm having people say, hey, Harry, I just subbed you. And I'm like, whoa. So you come to these chats and everybody subs, but he don't really like that, actually. There's a lot of people that don't like the sub to sub. Did you make the Irish cream? No, but Paul did. You got to look it up. It's on his channel, and it's like $5 Bailey's, or would you pay $20 for Bailey's and something like that. And I saw it, and that first uh, that first video he did led me to a live stream. And at the end of the live stream, he was talking about Bobby Sprinkle and how they needed some help. So go over and support his channel. He did a call out, and he was ending his, and he said everybody from here. He's got like 20 at that time 29,000 subs, and about 100 people, bouncing back and forth. Yeah, he does. He does get mad. The good. Here's what won me over though. Paul wears it on his sleeve. You know what you're getting with him, and you know if you don't like it, you can leave, and that's how he is. And if you can't take that, then you may not like him, and he don't care if you don't like. You get Paul has already taught me that just be you, and if they don't like you, they'll go like somebody else. But there's going to be somebody that likes you, so just stay true. That's why I always put stay real. You know, Douglas Fairchild's a good guy. Douglas is good, man. Douglas is a gentle soul, man. He's very talented too. Douglas can crochet. Yeah, Doug's good. He's one of the first live streams too that as I branched off from Bobby Sprinkle, Cab 7, and Paul, Douglas was one of the first lives that I chose to go into outside the box. Was Kathy Joe making dirty remarks again? So anyway, yeah, we're talking about like where do we come from? We come from each other anyway. I would have never thought a month ago that I'd be sitting here at 3:14 in the morning feeling like I'm sitting around with my family. So I'm good with that. I am. You guys don't owe me nothing. I love yous all. James, I want to get to know. I'm gonna while I'm looking. Let me see. Let me see what James is about. Where is he? There he is. Whoa, whoa. Let me see what James is about here. That way I get refreshed. Oh, he's watching me now, it says. There he is. 342 subscribers. James 467. Yeah. Yeah. See now, James, I'm looking at your channel and I like this because I got my son into anime. So I'm already looking at some of the stuff you have here. And I can't wait to get to know your channel better. Because this is all stuff I love. Now I see that you had the Call of Duty up there. Yeah, this was worth it, man. 2 or 3 of you guys tonight just popping in here is just making me feel so much better because I'm learning channels. I'm going to be learning. We all do that, right? Everybody does that. So check this out. Feel me on this. Look how pretty this channel is, right? If I come up to a channel like this, look how pretty it is already. I'm a kid at heart. I'm a gamer anyway, you know, an old guy, an old gamer. But I'm so glad I looked in here because this is like I could sit. This is something that gives my 14-year-old son and me. Kentucky, buddy, what's up? I woke Kentucky up too. He heard my voice. Howdy, buddy. Isn't that cool, Kathy? Like, how could you know if you're into, especially if you're into it? But this is all the stuff I love. Infamous, the second son. Wow. See, my son. All right, Andrew. Thank you for your support, buddy. I totally appreciate it. Andrew, I want to, man, I thought you left, Andrew. Oh, I could throw you up there, girlfriend. I'm having fun today. And I feel bad because Andrew got out of my. Good night, Andrew. I'm sorry, buddy. I thought you left, or I would have threw your channel up there too. But I promise you, next time we'll talk about your channel too. I love your channel. Your channel rocks. I feel so bad, Andrew, because we're getting to know each other, and I wanted to prove to you. Damn, I feel bad. I thought he left. Same with Oz, Andy, uh, Oz Beach Andy. I love his channel. But anyway, so there's James's. Oh, it's so cool. Like now that you have the infamous, my son beat every. My son beat every infamous. He's like an infamous pro. He loves that game. Then we had Zeus over here. Look at Zeus's channel. It's colorful, man. That's going to attract me, especially if you have uh, SpongeBob up there. I love SpongeBob. So that's cool. So we got that one. Then I got to go see. Here's Kentucky. Let's look at where. There she is. Who's this? Oh, there she is. 569. There it is. Who's this girl? I think they call her Joni. I'm not sure. K Vlogs in the house with the Kentucky Ranger. Look, I got Joni's just guiding me around. Which one do I look at? Look at the graphic Uncharted 4. There's I don't where's Uncharted 4 at? I don't know. This? Oh, up here. It's beautiful. And right here, beautiful. Beautiful. Oh, I am so mad that Andrew left because I have been on Andrew's tail watching his stuff, and for him to show up here is pissing me off that I didn't throw some deadheads here. Live long and prosper, dog. Oh, that makes me so mad. Makes me mad. Sometimes I get to talking and telling my freaking stories, and I screw up in the chat room. I really dig Andrew's channel. Who's this dude here? I know this dude. This guy stops by every once in a while, here and there. Oh, you got your 500, Kentucky. 507. Check out his vids. My life with cats. That's awesome. See, this is a big commercial for all these people, man. We don't get to have the chat, but I don't mind showing this a little bit. You do the mail calls, Ranger. That's cool. I love mail calls. I love him. There he is. Look at that beast. Social anxiety. Mondays with Mom. I put that up before. I watched that. That was very cool, by the way. Very cool. He's got all about the bass. See, Kentucky, you're a cool dude. K Vlogs. Awesome. Night of the Living Deadish. Kentucky Ranger presents. I like that. Oh, there we go. 305. You just broke 300, Kath. Good for you. Gosh, I thought you had more because you're experienced. Let's see some of her stuff. There she is. All happy and cheery. Chicken vegetable soup 2 months ago, girlfriend. See, I thought you were up a year with like 800 subs. Good job hitting the 300, man. That's all right. See, you did the wine. Now, here's the problem. I wish you guys could hear it.
Hey, hi guys, this is a video response to the problem. Here is the wine that
you can't hear that, right? We're all going over to Kathy's to sip this. We can. We'll go over to Kathy. She's right over in Michigan. No problem. Minnesota? It's Minnesota or Michigan? You always say it to me, too. You can hear her? Oh, maybe I fixed it. All right. Awesome. All right. I don't want to make you feel weird. So tell me this. Do you hear this? By the hand. You don't hear that one, I bet you. I don't know if you could hear that or not. So who's K Vlogs? Who's this dude K Vlogs? I watch him or her. Let me see. Let's see who this is. Look how pretty green that is. Look at that. That's pretty green. Yeah, I didn't think you'd hear the radio. But let's go to the videos. 512. Way to go. So you're just through 500. Yeah, no sound on the music. All right, Kentucky. Yeah, there's K. Now, K, I know K Vlogs. He was like, why you be hating, Harry? What was that about, K? I love the green on there, bro. What were you saying I've been hating on you? What does that mean? Oh, Cammie's here still. I can get her up there. Where's K Vlogs at? Talk to me, brother. I'm just curious because I think you're tripping. I love your channel. I watch it, and he writes me a comment back like, "What are you tripping, dude?" or something. I forget. Or hating. Why you got to be hating? Are you like that, K Vlogs? I know you're not like that. He's like, "Oh shit, I left." Well, I like your channel. Oh, you hit me hard, dude. I didn't say nothing to you. I said, "Oh, dude, you're tripping. I love this." And you were like, "Why you gotta be hating?" But it's all cool, dude. I got thick skin. I ain't worried about it. I'm glad you're here because I get a chance to tell you live that I do think you're tripping, dude. I think you're funny. It's cool. I'm all good. I'm all good that way. Let's see who this is. I know this girl. I've met her. I've met this girl. Yup, I met her. 449. One more sub for her and she's at 450. I would love to be at 450. Cami, simple and not always easy life. It's the best name, or at least in the top 10 of all YouTube, because it's not always easy life, man. Let's see what the videos are. Let's just take a look. Chili cheeseburgers. Go home. Go home. I love chili cheeseburgers, to be honest. Look, this is a nice channel, man. How to organize in an RV. You know, people watch this, man. How I do dishes off grid. What's up with this, man? Hi. Can you hear it? Okay. Kentucky hit it. She's got 450. Kentucky's got 450. So what do we got? Something up here. Let me see. Hang on. Oh, 509. Okay. So I thought Kentucky was saying 450. Kentucky's over 500. Zote soap. Now there's no sound again. Really? Ah. Why is there no sound? That makes me so mad. The only thing I don't know what I don't know what to do. So some of them have sound and some of them don't. No, it's all cool, Kay. Big dude. Everybody open the door. Big dude's in the house. Kay, it's cool, dude. I'm telling you, I accept it. Just don't be coming in my back door trying to beat me up. Because I'm good to you, man. I love you, Kay. I love everybody. What's up, big dude? Good to see you're here. Yeah, I know, Cammy. Some of the videos are playing it. No, I'm not using OBS. I'm using it right out of Hangouts. So I don't know what I'm apparently I don't know what I'm doing, Kentucky Ranger. They just heard Noble. Who's going? Oh, see you, Joni. Love you, dear. Thank you for your help. I won't keep these good people up, but we got 13 viewers. I might as well stay up for a minute more. We got, you know, some more chatting to do. I know. 3:30 a.m. I'm nuts. Good night, sweetheart. So big dudes up there. Till we dance again. What town you from, big dude? I'm going to get to the bottom of it, Kentucky. I will. I already watched a few YouTube videos. I thought I clicked a couple things that I should. Um, I lived in Metairie, Louisiana, big dude, for 3 years and played on Bourbon Street. We would play 2.5, 3 months on Bourbon Street and then go out 3 months on the road. I played in a band called Santana Jones Band out of Metairie, Louisiana. You are getting there, Cammy. I'm sorry about not having sound. Girlfriend, I'm going to figure it out. Because I'll sit here and just play around in everybody's backyards and we'll all look at each other's videos. I don't care. Better than my mug. Sweet dreams are made of this. Who am I to disagree? Travel the world and the seven seas. Everybody's looking for something. No, I'm about 5 years removed from my last live performance, maybe 4. But I did it for about 30. Thank you, Missy. About 30 years I played. I lived in Metairie for 3 years. I turned 21. I had a New Orleans or Louisiana license when I turned 21. I wish I still had that. I don't know who got that. I don't know who got that off me. I'm going to be playing guitar though for you guys. I have a couple videos up of me starting to strum again. I wish you could have. Kathy, thank you. First of all, I'm blushing and I'm humbled. If you only knew how I could sing 10 years ago. I was in a Beach Boys cover band. That was called Tidal Wave here in Ocean City, New Jersey. I did that for 17 years. We'll get there. I'm getting the fingertips. You know what song I learned? Um, I was going to do it. I got mail from Cab. I already did the mail, but I was going to do country roads because Cab 7 loves country roads. So I learned country roads. I just got to get my playing and singing in sync. But country roads is the first song I relearned to start playing guitar. It's good to know somebody down in Louisiana, New Orleans. One of my favorite places to play down there, it was a place called Tippy Tina's, but I don't think that was on Bourbon Street, if I remember. There was the Cat Club. Um, there was a place down. I'm trying to think, big dude. There was a place down near the water. Shoot, I can't. I'd have to look it up, and I feel bad because I don't want to tell you places I played and tell you wrong or forget. But it was something. It was an old place. It was down by the river. I played Lake Pontchartrain. Lake Pontchartrain at one time. How old are you, big dude? If you don't mind me asking. That's all right. Mississippi's awesome. We played in Mississippi too. Um, 21. All right, then I'm 50. I'm 49. So we have a few years difference, but we are getting older. Youth is wasted on the young, I always say. Um, Stairway to Heaven is awesome. Jimmy Page made up some new chord fingerings to make that song happen. Oh, stop. Let's not get into an age war. Okay. But I do want to sing again. I'll have to pay some closer look to you, 467 James. Dirt, you know what? I loved my 30s. I did. So I'm about ready to tip into the 50s, but I really loved 30 to 40. That was awesome decade. No regrets. Well, I had a couple names. Down there, it was Santana Jones Band. My original band was Late in April, and the album was Rain Down. I think it's still on Reverb Nation if you look up Late in April or Arena Rock. Then I did other bands like Round Three was a cover band, Morning Wood cover band. Uh, I would say Exit Six was good. Those three bands I just told you, I was cutting my teeth all the '90s. You know, Nirvana, ska. We were doing. It was just coming out of glitter rock, just coming out of uh, long haired. Although Guns N' Roses was like 87 to 91. But some of the best songs I ever did was like Pearl Jam, Alice in Chains, um, that kind of genre. It was fun. Play some of that stuff up there. Before I played guitar, I played keyboards in bands and sang backup. So down in New Orleans, I was a piano player, keyboard player, and I love that. So my forte is I can jump on a piano and just play it. It's the guitar that I need to work on. I would say I'm a month away from starting to do guitar, maybe breaking down some songs, how to play them. But right now I'm doing videos with guitar on how an old fat guy pulls his guitar back out and starts playing again. It sucks, but I have to get rid of the uh, the nervousness anyway. So why not capture it forever? Kathy, the hardest music I ever learned was the Beach Boys. That was, I laughed. I was playing like Jump and Van Halen and stuff like that in the mid '80s on keys. Um, I was always a lead singer in my own band, but I always played in a second band that made money. So I've been writing music for like 30 years. I've probably written 1,000 songs. Nothing that you'd ever hear, but I can write music and lyrics and melodies and all. But um, the hardest is big. Where's Bigfoot at, man? Or is there just a little brown dwarf in here? Brown dwarf is in the house. Good to see you. Cheers. Yeah, when when you got 7 people in a band and 3 people are singing harmony answer and the other 3 are singing harmony answer, and then you have a lead singer, it's like 3 different vocals going on while you're doing all your playing. So I have to say that covering the Beach Boys taught me how to write music way above board, way above. It was the best thing I ever did was learn how to play the Beach Boys. And I played both guitar and keyboards in that band. So I learned both sides of the coin. And the funny thing is, the only reason I learned guitar, because I started out with trumpet, which Holly's playing trumpet now, and she's kicking it. I'm thinking of actually doing a video of us, because I can teach her trumpet. I still can play trumpet. And I have a few trumpets. But I got tricks up my sleeve coming for you guys. It's going to be fun watching me break out of my shell. And Holly will help me get there. But I played trumpet first, then I played piano. Drums are awesome, by the way. Um, and I always was a lead singer in a rock and roll band. So wherever I was rehearsing that stuff, it would be like a 4-piece cover band playing rock. But me not needing to use the keyboards would just sing, but I could never ever communicate. I could never communicate with a guitar player. I mean, I could, but I needed to figure out the last concert I've been to. I saw in Atlantic City, Chicago, about 4 years ago. So it's been a while, and I love Chicago, by the way. Chicago is one of my favorite because I'm a horn player anyway. So I love all the horn, Blood, Sweat, and Tears. Uh, all the horn bands. Ides of March. Ba-dum-bum-da, bow. I like horn bands, big time. Um, as a matter of fact, horn bands are probably up there, way up there for me. I love good music, good horns. Doesn't have to always be, big band, because I played all big band and jazz stuff with trumpet, but I definitely liked the '70s horn bands. They were awesome. And I'm also talking about like, Kool and the Gang, Earth, Wind and Fire, easily. They just knocked me out. Uh, Jeff Bates, you're 21. Who's Jeff Bates? Help me here, guys. I don't know. Jeff Bates. And you probably, yeah, I'll have to look that up. But I had to learn guitar so I could talk to the lead guitar player. And wow, Now I could sing lead and play rhythm guitar, and that opened up the door so we could be a four-piece, but we had two guitars. So I never look back. I love singing and playing. Okay, country singer, cool, cool. Um, yeah, they were horny, man. They got you horny. It's the '70s horn bands that taught me that the only music to make is sexy music. So whenever I would write music, it had to be sexy. If I performed, it had to feel sexy. Now, I'm not saying like James Brown sexy, but yeah, like James Brown sexy. Even if it was guitar rock, it had to be sexy. There had to be emotion and sexiness. I didn't want just do. It had to be do down 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 down. You know, something a little groovy and sexy. So, um, Sweet was good. Yeah, hanging out with Iron Dog the other night. We were coming up with bands. It was awesome. Like that's good with Iron Dog too. If you start a TV show talk and everybody starts talking about TV shows and stuff, Iron Dog's good for that. So you guys, if you guys know Iron Dog, you go over there. They have good shit. He'll even be like, what's the best '70s shows? And then you can't say nothing from 1980 or nothing from 1969. I don't care. There's nothing wrong with porn music. It's all good, Brown Dwarf. Now, I mean, you are right. Some of that's kind of hokey, but yeah, you got to get sexy. Yeah, the TV shows, you were there. That's fun. I was like pulling stuff out of my cobwebs too. Iron Dog's a good dude, man. Iron Dog, well, he had surgery. I would have never known. He said that. You probably remember that, Kathy. Sexy is good. Yep. I'll tell you what, if I ever had another cover band, I would name it Sexy is Good. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. No, but I'll check it out. There might be a possibility, Kentucky, that I might have known that. What's up, Mr. Mock? Mr. Mock 1. Good to see you, brother. See, I love it when people can come in. I ain't, unless I do a paw and fall asleep on you. But I love it when people surprise me because Mock's my brother, man. Big dude, I'm going to look him up. Matter of fact, I should be able to remember it. But when this live stream is over, big dude, and you can comment, will you comment that in it for me? I should be able to remember Jeff Bates, but it's a good comment to leave. Any of yous, I forget to say this all the time too. When you guys come up with some of this cool shit that you're coming up with, please remember to stop by on the comment. The only reason I say that is it does help me. Number one, it helps me. But like a thing like Jeff Bates, that might create curiosity. And I always try to comment on a live stream, especially if I was in it. Not everybody can sit there and rewind a live stream and watch 2 hours of something, an hour or something. So I get that. But anytime you guys can put something in my live stream or anybody else's in the comments after it's over, just as a nice footmark, that would be awesome. Because me being in my position, stuff comes through here, and unless and I don't want to sit here and write notes because that's the first thing I want to do is interact with you guys. So please put Jeff Bates in there for me, just in case. Big dude, that would be so cool. That would really. Do I play bass? I have a bass. Yes. Brown Dwarf. I keep saying dwarf. Brown Dwarf. If I could do life over again, I would be a bass player. I would be the best mofo bass player ever. I play bass naturally because I play El Chicano band. They play with War, Malo, and Santana. Oye, como va? See, and that was the funny thing down, because Big Dude's down in Louisiana. We had the funniest name, man. I love Santana too. We had the funniest name. Barney Jones was the drummer, and Joe. Thank you, Missy. Stop it, Missy. Damn it, I love you. Um, the lead guitar player singer. This is down. This is now like 1988 and 89. The lead singer's name was Joe Santana, and he was from Brooklyn. He was Cuban Italian. So he was Joe Santana, and he had Barney Jones was the drummer. He was a black French Indian from the French Quarter. He definitely looked Indian and black put together, and I'm talking American Indian, like what you see Navajo, but he was like French Indian, black. Coolest dude I ever met. One of the most unbelievable single foot drummers I ever played with. All the guys play with double bass. This dude could play a single bass drum pedal and it would sound like double bass. That's how fast he'd be like, and it was 1 foot. It wasn't even like, he was amazing. We called him Leadfoot, but that was not by any bad design. It was just, there was nobody that could Skillet Lincoln Park, 3 Days Grace, James. We're talking the same stuff, though. Right? Harold's here. What's up, brother? Harold, you're the man too because Harold's a watcher. I don't know. I gotta look see how your videos are. I believe you might not. I think you like to watch. So yeah, I'm sure more than Tony Montana. You know what I'm saying? Say hello to my little friend. No, he was Cuban Italian. Joe for the Italian, Santana for the Cuban, I believe. But so it was the Santana Jones band, and they played for like 12 years. He's still look at Kingfish. All right, James. Wait, big dude, Kingfish. Joe Santana's Kingfish. He's still down there. Walk up to him, say hello, and say you know Harry Fessler, and he'll be like Harry Balls because he used to call me Harry Balls for Harry Balls, but a big influence in my book. He's friends with me on Facebook. He doesn't have YouTube. So yeah, Imagine Dry. I played a lot of Three Doors Down back in the day. A lot. But going back thank you. Um Going back in the day with the bass, man. Oh, what I love. I got a beautiful bass. It's awesome bass. It's white. It's a Rockwood. I love playing bass. That's what I would do. As a matter of fact, if I wanted to, I could join a band right now and play bass. That I wouldn't have to. I could just sit there and play in the pocket. Bass is like in my heart. It's my thumper. It's my thumper. Boom, 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 boom. I just love it. So that's what I would do if I could do it over. But I fell in love with guitar and writing. Harold, I sent it to you. It didn't come yet. I know I did. You can name them all, James. I couldn't name. I'm forgetting bands. Psychofunkadelipus. Slap that bass. That's the only thing on bass I can't do, though. Never learned to slap, but I could stay in the pocket and I could play some good runs. Ooh, yeah, I did do Kid Rock. Yep. We covered ball with the ball, the dang, diggy, diggy, up jump the boat. Yeah, we did that one. And then it was done for a while and until he came out with the Give Me Three Steps or Sweet Home Alabama lick. Great song, too, by the way. It's one of my favorite songs he's done. It's pretty genius. Matter of fact, I'd have to know that song if I ever started a band again. That would be one of my ones. The You guys probably know the name of it. I'm out of it for a while. I can't think of the name, but Kid Rock's cool. That guy's a genius, by the way. He ain't stupid. He's a genius. But yeah, Harold, I sent you the burger, dude. If it didn't get there, the postman ate it. There's too many. There's too many bands. Oh, here we go. Harry Ball. See, I did that. I got the Jersey Peach too. One of the guys calls me Jersey Peach. So now I got Harry Balls, Jersey Peach. Just every once in a while, say Big H, and then I don't care what you call me. Because my kids call me, and my family calls me Big H. I didn't make that up. Once all my friends heard it, I've been Big H. I'm fine with it, dude. I like. He used to call it the Harry Balls Orchestra from Hell because I had this keyboard that had the Johnny Carson theme on it. It had cars screeching and crashing into brick walls. I had this. It was called an Ensonic Mirage, and you put a little floppy disk in, and it had three different sounds, and they were either sampled, where somebody took a microphone, but this was a type of keyboard that you could talk into back in the day when nobody had them yet. Nobody had a keyboard where you can go, "Hey, you mother," and then hit a note and go, "Hey, you mother," hey, you mother, you know. So I had one of them, and there wasn't anything I couldn't do. If I didn't have the sound, I could get it. So I was Harry Balls' Orchestra from Hell. I swam through your veins like a fish in the sea. That's awesome line. That's Kid Rock. No, that's follow me and everything is all right. I'll be the one that'll do if you da da. Yeah, I know that song. Who? Elvis Presley? How could you? Well, today's kids don't know about Elvis Presley. He was one bad dude. Elvis was bad dude. Man, Bobby Darin was a bad mofo. If you ever, oh, I hate the fact that Kevin Spacey did the Bobby Darin, and now Kevin Spacey's in big doo doo. It's one of Kevin Spacey's best roles. He plays Bobby Darin. It's a great movie. If you don't know who Bobby Darin is, that's the movie to watch to get to know him, other than going on YouTube and watching some old Bobby Darin. But Bobby Darin could sing anything, anything. He could tell jokes. He could act. Bobby Darin was one of the unsung heroes, underrated. He if it wasn't for Sinatra, the Rat Pack, I think they said it. And Bobby Darin couldn't get. He was famous too, but don't get me wrong. Bobby Darin is his own entity, but the Rat, Dean Martin, uh, Sammy Davis in the '50s, man, in the '60s, they owned it. Frank Sinatra, they owned it. So poor Bobby, he was one of the most talented dudes ever. What a shame. Yeah, I was blessed. I love the '70s, man. not the show. See, and you're every stream you're going to hear me say this if we start talking music. There are bands that play together and write music, but the classic, once the grunge hit and hit big, that was pretty much the swan song of 4 or 5 guys getting together, and girls too, getting together and making music individually, but as a whole was a full project. So I am sick that this is coming from a guy that I love, that you can create beats on a laptop and you don't even need a keyboard or a guitar. You can make music. I get it. I'm cool with that. But our children really don't go to some dude's house. They're buddies. I shouldn't say a dude like an old, but our children don't get together and make bands in the garages anymore. It's rare. They're sitting on their damn phones. They're not getting a guitar and feeling the pain you got to put into your fingertips before you can even play 3 chords. Once you can play those 3 chords, there was 10 billion songs written off those 3 chords. It sucks, man. And it's like 5 guys singing a cappella. You can't mess up. So when you get 5 guys in a band and you're all playing your part, it's the whole of that part, or all the parts put together, that I love. I miss hearing new bands coming out with guitars and basses, and it stinks. They were. You could have a garage band play parties and then they all became lawyers. So it's not like you had to be famous. Michael Jackson, another genius. Chubby Checker, yeah. Cubby Checker or Chubby Checker? Cubby Checker, he was a Mouseketeer, wasn't he? Cubby. Showing my age. Come on, baby. Let's do the twist. Yeah, Chubby Checker. I think he just died. Didn't he? Chubby? I think he just died. Or I heard somebody say it. Maybe it's wrong, but I didn't see the news, so I don't want to spread nothing bad about Chubby. I'm pretty sure, but not sure enough to spread that rumor, Kathy. Yep, do the twist. For a good love song, somebody was talking to me today. Oh, somebody in our chats has a direct line to me. And he called me this afternoon just to rap a little. And he doesn't want me to give the name out. I already know that. But one of the best songs, to me, a masterpiece of a song, has to have melody, but it has to have a story. And sometimes the story can be so good it teaches. And he was trying to like describe something to me today that the only thing I could come up with was the song. And it's sort of sad, but the song was Cats in the Cradle. And if you listen to the words, it's almost like The Giving Tree by Saul. I can't think of his last name. My favorite childhood book was The Giving Tree. But Cats in the Cradle is one of those, if you really listen to the words, it's like, be careful, man. Because as you get older, you're teaching the younger, and then the younger become you. It's about the dad, you know, not loving the son, not having enough time for the son. And then by the time You know, the dad's so old, the son is too busy for the dad. So it's crazy. And a lot of people take that song for granted. But to me, I think Cats in the Cradle is a masterpiece. You know, it's right up there in my in my in the back of my, like, if I had to figure out songs to listen to learn, like if I was teaching how to write a song, Bye Bye Miss American Pie, I would teach that in music economics class. I really would. And there's no band in the world that ever shattered music economics but the Beatles, because you can love to hate them or hate to love them. But I don't think there was ever a duo of those two cats. Well, all of them, they all wrote, but there's not too many Paul McCartneys and John Lennons that I can think of that put a book together of songs like they did. And I that there's a trivia. I'll bet you I played 4 Beatles songs, and there's like 400. I never really liked them until I got older, and then I realized just how much work they put out together in such a short time. I don't know how many hits they have. They got a ton. And so now I'm a Beatles fan late in life. Who'd have thunk it? All right, Kathy. Don't worry about it. Kathy's my baby, my love. She's awesome. Missy, awesome. We could probably, I could be your hero, baby. I could probably close this shop up, man. We've done 2 hours. I didn't expect it, but it was so fun to hang with you. Oh yeah, I sung a ton of it. I had to learn both. By the time I was done with the Beach Boys, big dude, I was teaching our band the harmonies because we had 5 different lineups over 10, 12 years. So as we got new people in, I knew all the parts where I could kind of direct just the harmonies. But we had a lead singer, John Cooney. For the whole time I was in the band, he was the lead singer. I did I did 7 years, off 2, and another 8. So I played for 15 years inside of 17 years or something. Oh, I'm glad you liked it, miss. I am glad. I'll bet you're right. I knew I could get you to come in here. Free music. Free music always knows when I'm going to end up. And then he pops in and says hello. He gets me. It's good to have you here, buddy. I appreciate it. I do. I do. But the Beach Boys band that we did, we also learned not just Beach Boys. I shouldn't say it, the band was called Tidal Wave. They're still going. They're in Ocean City, New Jersey. Uh, they're even a little older than me now, and they're still going. Um, Unbelievable. They've probably been around almost 30 years now. Hank Williams is a genius, man. See, sometimes geniuses don't have to play the notes fast or whatever you want to call it. Hank Williams was just, I watched that movie too. That was a great movie. Somebody help me. It was just, it was good. I forget who played Hank Williams, but he did a great, Hank Williams Sr. did a great job on it. What a good movie. I can't think of that darn movie too. I think it's the guy that has the scar on his lip right here, and usually has a mustache to cover it. But he played a young Hank Williams really well. What a way that guy died. And then his son was Josephus. But that was Hank Williams is just a genius. You know, Johnny Cash. He's like one of my all-time favorite country guys because he didn't have to do nothing but be Johnny Cash, and that was he didn't outthink it. He didn't try to. He might have improved it over time, of course, but Johnny Cash to me is just like, yeah, I know. I go, hey, good looking, what you got cooking? Well, how about cooking something up for me? Yeah, I like that. But that's senior. I don't know as much Hank Williams Jr. I love Willie Nelson. He's another. There's nobody that could be Willie Nelson but Willie Nelson. He's right up there with Johnny Cash. And Hank Williams Sr. He pumped out tons of music too in his lifetime. Dwayne Eddy, I love that. Slim Pickens, love that. Of course, Hank Williams, absolutely, absolutely. Chet Atkins on guitar was awesome. Now, the sleeper, I got two sleepers, country guitar players that I just love to death. One of them's Glenn Campbell. I love Glenn Campbell, but one of my favorite all-time country guitar players who doesn't get enough credit is Jerry Reed. Jerry Reed was just sick. He made it look so easy. Oh, that's cool, miss. I would like to watch that. See, there was definitely an era of country that was really cool. And that's probably 19 1962 to like 1980, almost 2 decades. That had some really, really cool characters, great singer songwriters. Because I love me singer songwriters. It's also cool to have the band, but if you can just sit up there with a guitar strumming and perform, that's pretty cool for sure. Jerry Reed is the guy that wrote Eastbound and Down, 18 wheeler rolling. We gonna do what they say can't be done. I got a long way to go and a short time to get there. I'm eastbound and truck on, baby, run. That's that's a great tune. I'm a big Smokey and the Bandit fan anyway. Love Smokey and the Bandit. No, country isn't country anymore, Mock. Everything's diluted, man. Rock isn't rock anymore, Mock. You know, there's no passion. You know, I just read an article where like of all the songs that are written right now, there's like 9 people that write all the songs for everybody. So Rusty Cage, I like Rusty Cage. Who's the band that covered Rusty Cage? Soundgarden. Smoking the Bandit's one of the best. You tick turd, son. When I get home, remind me to punch your mama in the mouth. Well, that was classic. Is Suckaroo, yeah. Rusty Cage, man, didn't Soundgarden cover that? James, or maybe Soundgarden covered something of Johnny Cash. Ring of Fire was covered by somebody. Suckaroo, Kangaroo, Suckaroo. Well, I love you all. Make sure whatever you do in life, you breathe deep, exhale, breathe in one more time, think your thoughts out. That's all well and good, but if you're walking down the street, sitting in the doctor's office, whatever. Ooh, at the drive-in, Missy. Nice. No, they're not really good. They're not. Um, I would say since 2000, everything's cookie cutter. Although, um, what's the guys that do? I like Big and Rich a little bit. They're kind of commercial, but they got some hooks in their songs I like. Big and Rich is pretty cool. But look, are we okay for shutting her down? You guys all right? I mean, I love you guys. And I don't really have to get up, but is it all right to, what do you think? Tell me. Okay. Joe Sankovich, all is well. No, it's all cool, Joe. I appreciate that. Um, and I appreciate all of you, all the mock ones in the world, the Missies in the world, everybody that came in, man. Too many names. Yeah, Joe, come back next time and visit. We had a fun time. We started looking at each other's. Oh, it was nice, big dude. I appreciate it. James, I appreciate it. Um, Kathy, Joe, I love you so. But we'll call it. And remember, kiss, love, and hug a veteran. I'm serious. They would do it for you. And they're doing it right now. Somewhere in this world, they're doing it. Kiss, love, hug a vet. Sub to each other before this is over. Love you guys. Good night.